Here they come. And they're off. And that's Attaboy Bob driving quickly to the front. Fox Valley Love Bug is away in second. Little Guy drops over to the rail, races in third. Attaboy Bob leading around the clubhouse turn. Fox Valley Love Bug races second, and Little Guy is at the rail in third, followed by Midnight Rambler completing the first four. Bad Seeds looking for a spot at the rail, racing in fifth, squeezing into a narrow opening. And Justin's Empire has dropped back into seventh, followed by Mighty Fine Magic, and at the back is Idiom. They race around the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 2/5. And leading the way is Attaboy Bob on top by 3/4 of a length, but Fox Valley Love Bug fires out of the two-hole and goes to the front. It's Fox Valley Love Bug leading the way. Attaboy Bob second. Midnight Ramblers following the cover, racing in third. Little Guy is racing in fourth. Up on the outside, that is Justin's Empire into the first five. At the rail, Bad Seed is racing in sixth. Lake Hills Pete is in seventh. Mighty Fine Magic eighth. Idiom trails the field. Halftime was 59-3, and now they race to the far turn, and Midnight Rambler has taken the lead from Fox Valley Love Bug racing second. Up on the outside, gaining ground now into third. That is a Mighty Fine Magic. Along the inside, Attaboy Bob is shuffled back in fourth. And then gaining ground, Justin's Empire is on the outside, racing into the top five, followed by Bad Seed racing in sixth. Idiom's on the move on the outside, racing in seventh. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they make the turn for home, Midnight Rambler has the lead. Mighty Fine Magic closing in. Three-quarter time, 1:29-3. They come down to the final eighth of a mile. And leading the way, Midnight Rambler up on the outside, Mighty Fine Magic, and in the center of the track, finishing fast, here comes Bad Seed looking for a way through on the inside, Fox Valley Love Bug. Fox Valley Love Bug has a small seam to race through on the inside. It's still Mighty Fine Magic in front, Fox Valley Love Bug on the inside, Bad Seed the outside. They hit the wire. Who do you like? It was Mighty Fine Magic and sneaking. Here they come. And they're off. And going for the lead from the outside, that is Flying Cam Shavy from in between horses. That is HP Campion, and down at the rail is DL Sam along with Sunny Freedom. They round the clubhouse turn, and up on the outside is Flying Cam Chevy up to grab the lead. HP Campion is racing away in second, and then it's back to Sunny Freedom in third. Along the inside, racing in fourth is Tyga, and then it is back to DL Sam completing the top five. Followed by Lake Hills Lou, who got away in sixth. Something's Brewing is in seventh, and then it's back to Dragon Stalker, and Daddy Shadow trails the field. First quarter of a mile clocked in 29-2, and now they're racing up the backstretch. Flying Cam Chevy leads the way, and there goes Tyga with a rush to the outside to challenge for and claim the lead. Tyga to the front. Flying Cam Chevy is back into second. DL Sam is on the move now, racing up into the top three. HP Campion is racing in fourth. And then it is back to fifth, and Lake Hills Lou is moving up, followed by Something's Brewing, who is racing in sixth. Dragon Stalker's on the move on the outside in seventh. And then it's back to Daddy Shadow racing in eighth. And Sunny Freedom, who was forwardly placed, is now the trailer after a half of 59 seconds flat. Now they move to the far turn, and that is Tyga to the front, opening up a length lead. Racing second up on the outside is DL Sam. And then along the inside is Flying Cam Chevy, now racing in third. Three wide goes Something Brewing, racing in fourth. The Lake Hills Lou from in between horses fifth. Sunny Freedom along the inside is racing in sixth. They're at the top of the home stretch, 3/4 in 1:29-4 as they race through the lane. Up on the outside, that is Something's Brewing taking the lead. Something's Brewing to the front, and on the outside, here comes Dragon Stalker, and Dragon Stalker has them all measured as they race into the final 70 yards. It's Dragon Stalker in front. Racing second is Something's Brewing. Along the inside, DL Sam. Outside, finishing fast, Daddy Shadow. It's Dragon Stalker in front. Daddy Shadow second. Lake Hills Lou grabs the show money in front of Something's Brewing. Here they come. And they're off. Hot Shot Cam's going for the lead. Propensity is firing out of the gate also. And Nuke B Quick's looking for forward position as they race around the clubhouse turn. Up to grab the early lead, that is a Hot Shot Cam on top, 3/4 of a length. Up on the outside is Propensity, and also looking for a forward spot. Nuke B Quick down at the rail is second, Warning Away in fourth. Howie's Character is along the inside now, racing in fifth, followed by River Rat in sixth, and then it's back to Pedalstone J&D racing in seventh. Solid Chevy is eighth and last. The opening 1/4 of a mile clocked in 30 4/5, and now they're racing up the backstretch. And up on the outside, that is Nuke B Quick taking the lead. Propensity is racing in second, and then it's back to Hot Shot Cam in third. Second Warning races fourth, followed by Howie's Character in fifth. Down at the rail is River Rat in sixth, followed by Pedalstone J&D, and the trailer is Solid Chevy. They race to the half-mile marker, and Nuke B Quick's the one to catch. On top, a length and a half. Propensity races second. They're by the half in 1 minute and 3/5, and now they start around the far turn. Nuke B Quick has the lead. Propensity is racing in second. To the outside goes Hot Shot Cam racing in third. Howie's Character is on the outside of second, Warning the top five. And then up on the outside, River Rat is starting to close in on the leaders, now racing in sixth, followed by Solid Chevy. And Pedalstone J&D trails the field at the rail. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Nuke B Quick has the lead with Hot Shot Cam up on the outside. Propensity's down at the rail racing in third. They're homeward bound to the 3/4 time, 1:31 3, as they race through the home stretch, leading the way. That is Nuke B Quick up on the outside. Hot Shot Cam. Propensity's looking for a way out on the inside. Propensity is trying to find a little racing room and charging down the center of the racetrack. Here comes River Rat. But as they race to the wire, Nuke B Quick has given this field the slip. It's Nuke B Quick in front, Hot Shot Cam second, River Rat was third. Here they come. Going off stride before the start, Sarah's Sugar Daddy catches back pacing, but more than 10 lengths from the gate as they're off and pacing. And that's Jay Meister driving for the early lead. Strike and Glow along the inside. Zid takes back and races third onto the turn. And then along the inside is Colonel Meacham racing in fourth, followed by Blast Hanover racing fifth. And then Cam's King, ah yes, Wolfenshun, and the trailer is Sarah's Sugar Daddy. Racing around the clubhouse turn, and Jameister has the lead on top by a length and a half. Strike and Glow is right there, racing in second. Zid and Colonel Meacham complete the first four to pass by the opening 1/4 in 31 1. Not a lot of pace on as Jameister makes the lead easily and is unchallenged to this point. And now from out of the back, there goes Blast Hanover. Going after the lead, and Strike and Glow moves with him, and Strike and Glow races into second. Jameister is racing in third, and then up on the outside, that is Cam's King into the first four. Down at the rail, Zid is racing in fifth. Colonel Meacham's buried behind a wall of horses racing in sixth. They're on to the half-mile marker, and 1:01 3, and now they're moving to the far turn. Blast Hanover leading the way. Racing second is Strike and Glow. Up on the outside, Cam's King is into the first three. Along the inside is Jay Meister, who has been shuffled back racing in fourth. Up on the outside is Wolfenson racing in fifth, and then it's back to Sarah Sugar Daddy in sixth. Zid racing in seventh. Ah, yes, is on the outside. Nathan Colonel Meacham is now the trailer. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Blast Hanover still has the lead as they make the way into the home stretch. It is Blast Hanover leading through 3/4 in 1:32 2. Blast Hanover to the front in between Cam's King, and on the outside finishing fast down the center of the racetrack. Here comes Ah Yes, and in between horses is Sarah Sugar Daddy. They race into the final 1/8 of a mile, and Sarah Sugar Daddy to the front. Strike and Glow found racing room on the inside and suddenly appears on the scene. Strike and Glow, Sarah Sugar Daddy, Colonel Meacham shaking loose late. As they go to the line, it is Strike and Glow and Sarah Sugar Daddy in a photo finish. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead is Why Not a Go-Go, and then from in between horses, Hawthorne mapping up on the outside, that is Dakota Ice. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Why Not a Go-Go along the inside establishes the lead. Hawthorne map follows around the turn in second. Dakota Ice is parked out, racing in third, and being a little rough-gated. And then along the inside is Mare Oprah racing into the first four. Back to Our Pride and Joy is forwardly placed in the first five, and then it's back to Too Much for Words racing in sixth. Choki Express is in seventh, and then it's back to Culminator, and Sacramento View trails the field. They race the opening quarter in 30-1, and as they go up the backstretch up to grab the lead, that is Dakota Ice, and then Why Not a Go-Go racing in second. Hawthorne map completes the top three, and now Our Pride and Joy is out and driving into the first four with Mare Oprah at the rail racing in fifth. And then along the inside is Too Much for Words racing in sixth. Chosi Express is on the outside in seventh, followed by Culminator, and Sacramento View trails the field. Going to the half-mile marker, and Dakota Ice leads the way. Halftime a minute flat. And now they're trotting around the turn for home. And it is Dakota Ice leading the way by a length. Along the inside is Why Not a Go-Go. Up on the outside, Hawthorne map. And gaining ground is Our Pride and Joy, now racing in fourth, followed by Mare Oprah racing in fifth. And then along the inside is Too Much for Words in sixth. Chosi Express on the outside seventh. Culminator is eighth. Sacramento View has a good view of them all as they come off the turn and straighten up into the home stretch. Dakota Ice has trotted the first 3/4 of a mile in 1:30 flat and has earned a 4-length lead coming down to the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Dakota Ice leading the way. Our Pride and Joy racing in second. And from out of the back, here comes Sacramento View trotting home strongly. They race into the final 16th, and it's Dakota Ice still with the lead. Our Pride and Joy is next. Sacramento View trots into third. It's Dakota Ice showing his heels to this field. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead is Indy Dalray up on the outside. Price breaks in between horses. Chi-Town Gale down at the rail. That's Price Break from in between horses, grabbing the early lead. Chi-Town Gale, though, is going to make them work to get by. And Chi-Town Gale claims the lead, and now Indy Dalray is the only danger on the outside to pace by in the first quarter. Price Break has taken a seat down at the rail, racing in third. Chips and Sparks is into the first four, just in front of Holly Hill Fashion racing in fifth. Paris in the Morn is in sixth, followed by Devil Graham and Skipper's Cadet trails the field. 29-4 opening quarter, and now they're on to the backstretch. And grabbing the lead is Indy Dalray, followed by Chi-Town Gale racing second, and there goes Chips and Sparks with a rush into the top three. And along the inside is Price Break racing in fourth. Holly Hill Fashion completes the first five, followed by Paris in the Morn racing in a six, and then Devil Graham and Skipper's Cadet trails the field. Racing to the half-mile marker and leading the way is Indy Dalray on top by a length. Racing second up on the outside, that is Chips and Sparks, and along the inside is Chi-Town Gale racing in third. And then it is back to Holly Hill Fashion completing the first four, followed by Price Break racing fifth. They're coming for the top of the home stretch and leading the way. Indy Dalray turning up the pressure on the outside. Chips and Sparks second. Chi-Town Gale's down at the rail racing third, and now they're homeward bound after pacing 3/4 of a mile in 1:27 flat. Indy Dalray and Chips and Sparks, those two going at it stride for stride. Chi-Town Gale's looking for a way out, buried behind a wall of horses, and down the center of the racetrack, Holly Hill Fashion is flying, and Holly Hill Fashion takes the lead. Devil Graham is racing into second, and then it is back to Price Break in third, down to the line, and Holly Hill Fashion is going to win with something in reserve. Devil Graham races second, and Chi-Town Gale shakes loose late and grabs the show spot. Post time for race 7 at Hawthorne. And they're off. That's American Rebel and Strutting On. Those two battle over the early lead, and American Rebel takes the lead easily. Strutting On backs off and drops over to the rail, racing away in second. The Man I Love is racing in third, and that's back to Halewood in fourth, followed by Fox Valley Classic completing the top 5. Impersonation is sixth. I'm Brooks Gold is seventh, followed by Favorite Mohawk and Park Lane Warrior at the back trails the field. They are in post position order as they round the turn and straighten up onto the back stretch. American Rebel leading the way easily in front by the quarter and 30 and 4. Strutting On racing second. The Man I Love is in third, and that's back to Halewood in fourth. Fox Valley Classic completes the top 5, and then it is back to Impersonation racing in sixth, then moving to the outside. Favorite Mohawk is into the first 7, just in front of I'm Brooks Gold, and Park Lane Warrior remains the trailer. They're racing up the backstretch, and leading the way is American Rebel with Strutting On racing second. Moving on the outside is Fox Valley Classic, and now into the top 3. The Man I Love is locked in tight at the rail, racing in a fourth. Up on the outside, Favorite Mohawk, that is Impersonation racing into the first 5, and then Favorite Mohawk is racing in 6. As they go around the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, it's American Rebel still leading the way, 3/4 of a length in front of Fox Valley Classic. Halftime was 1 minute and 1/5, and as they come to the top of the home stretch, Fox Valley Classic is turning up the pressure on American Rebel. Strutting On's down at the rail, racing in third. Homeward bound after 3/4 and 1:29 and 3. It is American Rebel hanging on to the lead. Fox Valley Classic can offer no more, and gaining ground down the center of the racetrack, here comes the Man I Love. Final 1/8 of a mile, and it is American Rebel on top. The Man I Love is just not doing enough. It is American Rebel leading from go to whoa. American Rebel in front. The Man I Love second, and Impersonation finishes third. The 8th race Pacers assembled behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Makes Burner is not wasting any time at all and takes the early lead. Makes Burner makes the lead easily. A Storm and Rainbow TNT leaves the gate a little tardily, and then it is Steelhead dropping over to the rail, racing away in third. Joe Bowler is racing in fourth as they go around the turn. It is Makes Burner leading the way, followed by Storm and Rainbow TNT, and that is Trans Sam moving up into third, followed by Steelhead racing in fourth. Joe Bowler away in fifth. Smooth Talker is sixth. Westburn Magic seventh, and Sheer Grit driving to the outside is trailing the field. They race by the quarter and 30 and 4/5, and as they race onto the backstretch, Makes Burner still with the lead. Storm and Rambo TNT is second, followed by Trans Sam in third. Steelhead fourth. Joe Bowler racing in fifth, and there's some action in the back now as Smooth Talker moves to the outside, also gaining ground. Sheer Grit, Westburn Magic has been shuffled back and is now 8th and last. They're going to the half-mile marker, and along the inside, Makes Burner is the leader, and up on the outside, challenging and racing by is Trans Sam. Halftime 59 and 3. They race onto the far turn, and Trans Sam has established the lead. Smooth Talker racing in second. Along the inside, Makes Burner shuffled back third. And then it is Storm and Rambo TNT racing in fourth. On the outside, Steelhead completes the top 5. Westburn Magic moves into sixth, and then it is back to Joe Bowler in seventh. And far back after a mistake, Sheer Grit trails the field. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and it is Trans Sam fending off the challenge on the outside of Smooth Talker. They've raced raced the 3/4 and 1:28 and 2. And now they're straight away for home, and Trans Sam has the lead. Smooth Talker on the outside, Minx Burner on the inside. Center of the track, here comes Westburn Magic pacing in a hurry. They race into the final 1/8 of a mile, and Westburn Magic on the outside has them measured. On the inside, Trans Sam trying to fight back. Center of the track coming on. Here's Joe Bowler. Joe Bowler appearing on the scene late with Westburn Magic. Westburn Magic hangs on. Joe Bowler the best of the rest. Here they come. You can cheer. Fantastic finale made a break before the start. And they're off, and Norwell Diamond Will is driving for the early lead. King's Run from in between horses away in second. Be Goods down at the rail in third. Norwell Diamond Will has taken the lead. King's Run second around the turn. Be Goods down at the rail racing in third, and then it's back to Kesson Czar racing in a fourth. There's a gap back to Cassandra's Gold racing in fifth, and then Our Last Chef got out of the gate racing in sixth. Lake Hills Frisco is seventh, followed by Left Hand Man racing in eighth, and far back the trailer. Fantastic finale. They raced the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat, and now they're on to the backstretch, and with the rush going by to reclaim the lead, Be Good. Be Good is in front. Norwell Diamond Will racing in second. King's Run is third. Along the inside, Cassandra's Gold is racing in fourth. Kesson Czar pulled to the outside, and the hole went by. Along the inside, Our Last Chef is racing in sixth, and then it is back to Left Hand Man racing in seventh. Lake Hills Frisco is eighth, and still far back with a view is Fantastic Finale. Halftime was 58-1, and now they race onto the far turn, and leading the way is Be Good on top of full length. Right there over the shoulder, Norwell Diamond Will is a threatening presence racing in second. King's Run down at the rail is racing third, and then it is back to Cassandra's Gold racing fourth. Up on the outside, Left Hand Man in fifth, and now Kesson Czar is starting to gain ground now into the first six. Our Last Chef is racing in seventh. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home, Be Good is there by a full length, but now Norwell Diamond Will tips to the outside, 3/4 and 1:27 and 2, pacing down to the final 1/8 of a mile, and Be Good has the lead. Norwell Diamond Will is dropping back, gaining ground on the outside. Here comes King's Run, and along the inside, Cassandra's Gold looking for a little racing room. Center of the track, Lake Hills Frisco down to the final 16th, and Be Good is good enough to win tonight. Be Good's in front, Cassandra's Gold second, and third, Norwell Diamond Will. The 10th race Pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. And Cafe Racer goes for the lead along the inside, Monsieur Mendale. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Cafe Racer is up to grab the lead. Monsieur Mendale down at the rail is away in second. Rosemont Scholar takes the third spot onto the turn. Trash Talk is racing in fourth, and then it is back to Gundowner in fifth. Tim Yu is racing in sixth. Light Switch and Radio trail the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and Cafe Racer leading the way. Monsieur Mendale is sitting right over the shoulder racing second now. Rosemont Scholar is going up on the outside to make an issue out of the lead as they go up the backstretch after the quarter in 30 and 3. Rosemont Scholar on the outside paces by Cafe Racer to claim the lead. Monsieur Mendale racing third. Trash Talk completes the first four. Gundowner racing in fifth, and then it's back to Tim Yu, Light Switch, and Radio trail the field. They're going to the half-mile marker, and leading the way, Rosemont Scholar. Scholar on top a full length, and now to the outside. Monsieur Mindale is moving up in second. Cafe Racer is relegated to third, and then it is back to Trash Talkos moving into the passing lane, now racing fourth. Gundowner completes the top five, and then it's back to Tim Yu, followed by Light Switch pacing up the rail, and Radio can still see them all. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch. Halftime was 58-3, and leading the way is Rosemont Scholar. Monsieur Mindale on the outside second. Cafe Racer locked in tight down at the rail in third, coming three wide. Gundowners into the first four. 3/4 of a mile in 1:27.4, and now they're on their way home. Rosemont Scholar has the lead. Take a look in the center of the track. Here comes a Radio. They race into the final 1/8 of a mile, and out in the center of the racetrack flying is Tim Yu. It's Tim Yu down the center of the racetrack to grab the lead. Rosemont Scholar now from in between. Cafe Racer is loose. Gundowner's also coming on. It's Cafe Racer claiming the lead 70 yards out and scoring by a length. Cafe Racer in front. Light Switch was finishing fast to get in the place photo with Gundowner. The Pacers for the nightcap all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Final Dynasty's driving for the lead. Noteworthy Wolf up on the outside. Down at the rail is Magicam. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Noteworthy Wolf to the front up on the outside. Along the inside, Final Dynasty. And then it is Magicam racing in a third. Away in fourth, the Smashing Hit, followed by Nice and Feisty, who gets away in fifth. Broadway Circle completes the top six. Andy Rapp is in seventh, followed by Siouxland Dan, and Bill the Bartender can see them all. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and that is Noteworthy Wolf leading Final Dynasty by a full length. And now to the outside, Magicam's on the move, racing in third. Smashing Hit completes the first four. Nice and Feisty racing in fifth. Broadway Circle is sixth. Andy Rapp seventh. Siouxland Dan's moving up, and Bill the Bartender trails the field. Opening 1/4 of a mile was clocked in 29 seconds flat, and as they go up the backstretch, Magicam has taken the lead. And now to the outside, Final Dynasty moves up into second. Along the inside, Noteworthy Wolf shuffled back third. Smashing Hits into the passing lane, now fourth. And then it's Nice and Feisty racing in fifth. Siouxland Dan's moving up strongly in sixth. Andy Rapp is racing in seventh. Bill the Bartender is eighth, and then it is back to ninth and last, and that is Smashing Hit. They race around the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch. The time was 57-4. Magicam leading the way, looking for a way out. Noteworthy Wolf on the inside. Up on the outside, that is Final Dynasty. They straighten up into the home stretch, and leading the way is Magicam. Final Dynasty on the outside, 3/4 of a mile in 1:28.2. It's a wide open affair as they come through the final 1/8 of a mile. Magicam leads the way, locked in tight at the rail. Noteworthy Wolf looking for a way out. Here comes Nice and Feisty through the center of the track. Also closing Broadway Circle is on the far outside and finishing fast in between. Bill the Bartender. Noteworthy Wolf finds racing room. Here comes Noteworthy Wolf in a photo finish with Nice and Feisty. Who do you like, Noteworthy Wolf or Nice and Feisty? It's a tight one.